Guys, this is Snowdrop, and today I'll be showing you guys how to ISO mod Red Dead Redemption. Fairly easy process, about 3 major steps, and after that you're good to go and be able to play it. So the stuff you're going to need is the Red Dead Redemption game ISO. You're going to need 8 times 8.5 gigabyte dual layer disk, either Memorex or Verbatim. You could use other brands if you want, but these are the top 2 I would choose in my opinion. They always work great. I've never had a problem with them. You're going to need a dual layer burner. A lot of newer PCs and laptops already include these already, but some older ones you're gonna have to buy an external dual layer burner as it might not have came with it. But those are usually the early 2000s PCs. You're going to need a program called ABGX 360 to stealth patch the game to keep you from getting banned when you go online with the game. You're going to need Xbox Backup Creator to replace files, and you're going to need Imgburn to burn the disk. You're obviously going to need a brain, and you're going to either have to have a flashed Xbox 360, or you're going to have to be able to hot swap. So just check over these requirements, and let's get started. So first, we're going to want to stealth patch our game with ABGX 360. You just load it up. I'm assuming you already know how to set your settings, but I'll let you guys do a run through. Just pause the video and check out my settings and just copy. So those are my options. Here are my manually patch or extract file settings. My autofix settings. My rebuilding settings. And my MISC settings. And you're going to want to change this to your region. So right now I'm set to NTSC, which is North America and USA. If you're from Europe, China or something, you're going to want to change it to PAL or NTSC or anything. But as for me, I can change it to NTSCU. So I'm going to click OK. Change your language to your preferred language and leave these how they are. So now we're going to head back to Quick Start, go to Open Input. You're going to want to open up your game, and mine is Red Dead Redemption. And you're going to click Launch. The reason why mine has that yellow is because my game's already modded. So just because I have that, it's okay. If you get it, then that means your game is most likely modded as well. But if it's all green, then you should be good to go anyways. Just make sure there's no red. Red is usually the worst one. Sometimes there's reasons for red text, but most of the time it's not a good thing. As long as this passes, the SS looks valid, the DMI looks valid, the basic stealth check passed, and basically all these checks pass. If one of them do not pass, wait for this to go through. And after it goes through, cancel and restart the process, and then everything should be green at the second try. So this is just going to take a little bit, probably 1 minute. Apparently 2 minutes. I might stop the video and just continue on when it's done. I'll do that so you guys won't have to just sit through this. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alright guys, I'm back and it's almost done. It's at 98%, 99%, and there we go. And this is what happens usually when the game's already modified. As you can see on statement 3, it says game data was intentionally modified for some reason, which I did. So the reason for this message is completely normal for me. For you, you might not get it at all because the ISO you have may not be modified in the first place, but since mine is modified already, it's going to come up with that message. But anyways, you can just press any key to exit, close out of ABGX 360, and now we're going to go to Xbox Backup Creator. You're going to want to go to Image Tools, Image Browser, File, Open File Image, and you're going to look for your Red Dead Redemption. And mine will be over here. Click that and you can see all the game datas. You're going to want to get RDR2 layer 0.rpf. You're going to right click, extract, and extract that anywhere. I'm going to extract it into my documents, and that's where I'll save it. And let that extract. It's going to take a pretty long time. I mean, it's 3 gigabytes, 3.36 gigabytes. It's a large file. And I will get back to you when this is done, so we can get onto the actual modding the file. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see, it's done. The process is not there anymore. In other words, it's done. And we can actually find the file where I put it, which is where my documents. And for you, you would find it wherever you saved it to. So right here, it's right here. I actually missed out on one thing that you need. You're going to need a program called Patch. I think it's called Patcher or something. I'll just call it Patcher. All the downloads and stuff for this will be in the description, so don't worry. So we're going to open up that program, which would be, I think here. Okay, it's called PPF-O-Matic 3. You're going to want to launch it. And you're going to locate that ISO file you just extracted the RDR thing. And make sure you tip files of type. Make sure it's not CD images. Make sure it's all files. And you can see it pops up now. So RDR2 layer 0 RPF. Want to click that and click open. And as you can see, it saves that directory right there. And you're going to want to locate the patch, which is right here actually, the patch.ppf. So I have to just go to the same location where I opened up this program, patch ppf, and everything loads up as you can see, and you just click apply. Takes real quick. Patch successfully applied. Burn image to CD now. So now that's done. Now this file is modified. As you can see, date modified 158, which we just did right now. So now it's modified. It's basically a modded file. Now we're going to want to replace the original file, which was this one. You're going to want to right click and click replace with the modified one we just made. So you're going to just click that, click open, replacing with file RDR2 layer 0.rpf. This process is going to take a while once again, as it's, like I said, 3.36 gigabytes. So I'll get back to you when this is done. Alright guys, I got a little lag right here starting up this recording again, but anyways, I'm back. It should be done, almost done. So you can see it's right there at the very end, and it's done. So now you can close out of Image Browser once the replacing has been finished. Just close out of Image Browser, close out of Xbox Backup Creator, and now your ISO is officially modified. So now you can just open up Imgburn, and you're going to want to click Write Image File to Disk. Before we get to the burning, you're going to want to make sure you have one thing set. You're going to go to Tools, Settings, and just copy down one setting. It's only one setting that you need. If you do not have the setting set, then you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble during the burning. In other words, your disk is most likely not going to work. Your settings are most likely going to be like this on default. It's going to be at Calculate Optimal. You're going to want to go to User Specified, and you're going to want to copy this number down in that box. You're going to want to do 191.3760, and after you've done that, you're just going to click OK. And all these settings should automatically be set. So you just click OK. Make sure you keep your write speed at 2.4. People say that you can do 4 times, but I would recommend just to do 2.4 just to give it time to actually parse files to the disk instead of just trying to make it fast and just rush the files into the disk, I guess. And make sure you have one copy set. After you've done that, you just go to File, browse for a source file, and as you can see, mine already loaded up, and you just open it. Oh, I opened up the ISO. You want to open up the disk image file. There we go. And make sure test mode is off, verify is off, and you just pop in your dual layer disk, let it load, and then you just click this button right. I am obviously not going to do that right now since I don't want to really waste a dual layer disk. Just to do this, it won't be any point. But I'm sure you guys are good off from here. You just pop your dual layer disk in, let that disk load. It'll then unhighlight this button, you just click it and it will begin writing, and you just let it finish, and when it's done you just hot swap it, or you put it in a flash text box and you just let it have a go. But anyway guys, this was Snowdrop. I hope you like this tutorial. It's a really easy process. We're basically extracting a file, modifying the file, and putting the modified file back onto the game, and you just burn it from there. It's pretty simple if you actually think about it. But anyways, thank you for watching. This was a tutorial on how to mod Red Dead Redemption, and later.